Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. We are now at page 22 of book 5. Okay. We want to learn now about the word Allah. Okay. When you're talking about the word Allah, you don't just say Allah has sabdu. Allah has fathah. Okay. We need to have adab when we say the word Allah. We have to say Kalimah Allah or the word Allah, or the Arabic term or the tajweed term is known as Kalimah lafzul jalalah. Kalimah lafzul jalalah means kalimah lafaz huruf Allah. Okay, and there are two: the heavy way of saying Allah and the light way. Heavy we say kalimah lafzul jalalah, that is tafkhim. Tafkhim is heavy, or tarqiq, which is light. Okay, so we want to learn about the heavy part of the word Allah. Alright, so how do we decide when it's heavy or when it's light? It depends on the letter that comes before the word Allah. Alright, so take note. The word Allah, if the letter before begins with a fathah, let's see, subhana, fathah, right? Subhana, nallah, nallah, and your letter Allah must have two harakat. Allah, you cannot say subhanallah, nallah, cannot. Okay, nallah, two harakat. Okay, so can you hear the law? That is the heavy part. That's what we mean by heavy. Okay, so that is fathah. Let's say the letter before Allah now is with a dhamma. Dhamma. Let's say rasu, lu, lul. Straighten your tongue. Lullah. And your tongue, I do not want you to cover. Sorry, cover. Lul. If you do lul, you cover, there is ghunna. You're gonna sound very nasal. Okay, so your tongue, use it to this here, over here. Okay, don't cover, just the side of your tongue. Lu, lullah. Alright, so can you hear the sound law? That is what you mean by tafkhim, by heavy. And what do I mean by light? Light is like you say Bismillah. Do you say Bismillah? You don't say it like that. Okay, so why Bismi? Me now becomes kasrah. Okay, so you just remember, as long as the word Allah, the letter before is with a fathah or dhamma, your law becomes heavy, two harakat. Alright, okay, so let's look at page 22. The first row. Okay, Qul, straighten, remember, your sukun and your sabdu, there is no pattern, straighten. Qul huwa. I do not want you to do wallah, war. Can you see? It sounds normal, wallah, war, but it's wrong. You are destroying the sound of wa. Wa, wallah. Qul huwa Allah. See? Wa, wall. The heaviness, the tafkhim of your word Allah begins from the sabdu. Wallahu. I don't say wallahu. Wallahu. I say it. Wallahu. Two harakat, wajib. Okay, wallahu ahad, hu ahad. Be careful, this is your surah Al-Ikhlas. Okay, I've heard several times the ha becomes almost the same. Okay, hu is heavy, ahad is light. Ahad, had. Your qalqalah, do not do ahad. Don't introduce a hamza. Ahad, pull back. Alright, so Qul huwa Allahu ahad. Can you try for me? Yes. Now the next one, it begins from Allah. A lot of students, they begin their mouth by Allah. Oh, can you see? Allah. Wrong. When you say you say but when you say Allah, you say oh. Okay, so the tajweed of is wrong. Allahu. You don't say Allah. Again, don't cover. Don't do that. Allah. When I say don't cover, you sound nasal, right? If you think you still sounds nasal, you cover your nose. Okay? And you say Allah. If you do you see? Means your tongue is covering. You're covering the passage of your throat, the sound, the air, there is nowhere else to go but it will come out here. That's why you sound nasal. Okay, so if you cover and you can still say Allah, Allah, that is correct. Okay, Allahu who you should. Hus, I do not say husso. Why do I do hus? because your sabdu has no pattern. Straighten. Samad. Alright? Allahu Samad. Husos. You don't do husok. Sabdu one harakat. Can? Alright. Okay, I leave you with this first line first and practice. Okay. Remember what I said about the tafkhim, fatha and dhamma. Okay, we shall meet in the next video inshallah. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.